How do I got the camera on me? You guys don't want to see me. This is what you want to see. Oh, what are we going to get into today, my friends? I'm going to give you guys time to hop in the room, holler at your boy, because I miss you guys. See what we can get into today and what you guys are interested in today. So, I think we should lay some tape down for these emblems. And wow, kind of zoomed in kind of close, isn't it? Okay, well, gonna get some tape down to make sure that those lines are going to be straight. I think we agreed that we're going to restore this badge, but I'm going to take these. I'm going to take the bracket off so we can get this rust off. Apparently, oh, we got some people joining us now. The badge itself is brass, but the frame or the holder is steel, and this has rust on it. And what I want to do is I want to keep it because it's old and it's original, but I'm going to clean it up. I'm gonna clean it up right. Because we don't want it to rust later, and we can't have such a cool car with rust spots on it. So let's get some of these dents out of it first. And get going. So let's see what we're doing. See this bend right here? I'm going to take some needle nose pliers. Straighten that out. So what is going on today? What do I need to know about? Where are all of my friends? I don't know. I guess maybe everybody's at work. Or getting off work. I'm going to be headed to work in about an hour. Probably won't do a lot of writing today. Okay. Not bad. There you go. Okay. Uh-oh, who do we got on? Who do we have checking out the channel? Try to get all these bends in place before I take this loose, because you never know what you're going to find once you take something loose that's been together for who knows how long. I'm going to put some WD-40 on these nuts. And where's the WD-40, guys? Did you guys hide it? Here it is. Bingo. All right. So, Mercedes or BMW? I own a Mercedes. I'm not a huge fan of Mercedes, but I do own one. But this channel is dedicated to cars in the 60s. That's what I do. The next car I'm doing is a 1962 ragtop. This one is a 1964. That's what this badge is for. And this badge is going to go on to the Continental kit, which is this piece back here around the license plate. And this is the back of the Continental kit where our emblems are going to be put on, and we're going to put some tape on here, make sure that the tape is horizontal and properly leveled, so when we drill the holes, we know that everything's straight. So we're going to do that today, but as of right now, we're working on this badge, trying to make sure we get all of this rust off of I just hit those nuts with some WD-40. And let's see how hard these nuts are going to be to turn. If I don't have to use a ratchet, I'm not going to go get one, but let's see what we're working with. Oh, no need for a ratchet. They're turning easily. Well, one is. Let's see what this one does. Oh, okay. Oh, not hand turning, but all right, let's see what we got. This has probably been on here over 60 years. This nut probably hasn't turned in over 60 years. I just think that's kind of cool. Like an automobile archaeologist. Okay. And these are two separate pieces. Ooh, washers. Lock nuts. Okay. All righty. So, bracket goes like this. Now we can really clean this off good. So let's see. All I have is wire brushing on the DeWalt and taking the rust off. The paint comes off fine, but what we're doing is making sure that all of this pitted rust, everything is coming off. Woo! Got away from me. I don't want to hit the table, which is what I'm doing. I need a block of wood. Where is a block of wood? Who hid the wood? That stuff never available when you just want to reach out for it. Okay, let me see what you guys are talking about. Is anybody talking to me? Nope, still Mercedes or BMW. Okay. Hot dog. Again, we're working on this bracket for our badge. I'm going to put the lock washer and the nut back on the back of the badge so we don't lose it. Because then I got to go to the hardware store and find one that screws onto this, and I'm not trying to do that. So keep all that together. I need a block of wood, but I don't feel like walking around this garage looking for one. But I think you guys are going to make me. As crazy as this looks, this is organized. I know it doesn't look like it is, but this is something you're going to find when you're doing cars like this in a home garage, because it takes a lot of things to get that done and you just don't have the space. So remember, that's what this channel is about. It's about guys at home that do elite cars and, you know, don't have the space of a big garage. Here's wood. You guys must have hid it from me. Hot dog hid it from me. Hot dog hid the wood. I'm going to totally just leave that alone. Hot dog hit the wood. I'm not even going to touch that again. Again, we're going to tape off some lines, hit it with a leveler, make sure that these lines are horizontal. So when we mark and drill our holes, we are all good. But as of right now, we're trying to clean up this bracket. Nope. We're trying to clean up this bracket for this badge. So see how we're getting the rust off? Showing you. There you go. So you can see how the rust is. And ooh. I'm gonna try a different wheel. I thought this would be a little bit better, but I'm gonna try this one. Yeah. Now, one trick you can use is changing directions of the wheel, and that'll help take off rust as well. This is kind of pitted. But it is working. Let me try this one. See how this one works. I'm a little impatient today, so I would really like for this to clean up faster. A lot of times when you're dealing with these old metal pieces, certain things work better than others. You just gotta keep trying until you find the outcome you want. Let's see who we got on here talking to me. Johnny, here we are. I got, let me show you. This is the emblem here, right? And we took the frame off of it. Nuts are still on the back. Came off pretty easy after being on there for as long as they have been. This is how, oh wait. This connects like this. Oh, okay. This connects like this, and then bolts on like there. So what we're doing is getting all of this rust off. Some of it's pitted. So what we're doing is we're wire brushing, because this is really bad. Look at that. But it's just the frame. It's not that serious. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take it down to metal as best we can. We're going to hit it with some vinegar, let it turn copper. Then we're going to do the process again. We're going to do it, so we're going to scrape it down, spray it with vinegar, let it carbonize, do it again, carbonize. Then we're going to clean it, prime it, seal it, paint it. And like I said, they're not even going to see this, but we just don't want anything rusty on the car. So that's where we are. Let me see. Good to see you, doctor. All right. Oh, that's my Buckeye. What's going on, my brother? Let's see who else we have. Is that? Oh, the pondweed is back with us. What's up? All right. What's up, family? Yes, we're working on the bracket. Oops. Working on the bracket for the emblem. So just getting this all cleaned up, ready to go. Oh, and let me show you what else we have to do that may be more interesting. So I won't just do the entire video of me grinding rust off, because I'm sure that's getting you guys excited. What I am going to do, and what we should probably shift to now, is we're going to put some tape down. And, oh, you're working? All right. Game. Not sure what we're talking about. We're going to put some lines down, hit it with a leveler, make sure the lines are straight, and then we're going to mark where we're going to drill our holes for our emblems to go in. I don't know how many people have seen that process or actually done it, so I think that may be a little more interesting for you guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch off to that so you guys can see it, because I don't want you to get bored and leave me. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So what we need is some tape. It really doesn't matter the width of the tape. It can be any tape, even this one. So what we're trying to do is best place. Now this is a curved Obviously, it's a dome-like curve. So you want it on the flatter part. You don't want it hanging, where it's not flat onto the deal. So maybe we're going to be looking at something like this here, in here. All right, I got to find a place to put you guys, and we're going to get some. We're going to get some tape going across here to mark where we're going to do. What do we got over here? Oh, check this out. This is a horn for a 64 Impala. This is the battery stand. This is what your battery sits on. This is this deals with the transmission. This is a shifting unit. I think this is for the automatic. Yes, the automatic shifter arm for a 64 Impala. We have a manual transmission, so we had to take that out. I don't know what this is. I think this is some kind of horn, but this was like in the car when I bought it. I don't know why that's still there. I got some other housings. This is a thermometer housing. Looks like we got a alternator. That's an overflow valve, overflow bottle. But okay, what are we doing? What? Supposed suppose. I have no idea what we're talking about. Pond weed. Yeah, I don't know what we're talking about. But let me get you guys set up. Make sure you can see what's going on. All right. And I'm going to move this a little closer to you. And we're going to get this out of the way. We're going to get this out of the way. No, I'm not even going to do that because I got a feeling something stupid's going to happen. And I've lost the tape. Where is the tape? What'd you guys do with the tape? Who has the tape? Uh-oh. I've lost the tape and the camera angle. That's what I appreciate about you guys. You don't judge me. What did I do with the tape? Dead serious. Does anybody know where I put the tape? Put it in the, let me see. Anybody know? Are the emblems supposed to be that high up? They're probably going to be, well, number one is your car. You can put them wherever you want them. Here and here. So that is kind of high up on the car. Are they supposed to be here? Not necessarily. My license plate is probably going to come up to about here. So I'm going to have mine a little bit toward the top in case I decide to do some pinstriping going down. I don't want it right there in the middle. So I don't want it on a bent part. So it'll probably be about here because the curvature is here. So you definitely don't want it up here. But this is what I'm thinking. And it'll probably have like some pinstriping here. It'll get thin going down and then get wide coming here. And then my license plate should come up somewhere right here. So I'm thinking Yeah, it'll probably be somewhere about there. Um, oh, thank you. Man, I'm gonna tell you, you guys really do not realize how cool you are because I did not know where the tape was until Ponweed told me it was on the table. Thank you. Um, are the emblems supposed to be that high? On the table right there, beside the metal piece. Gotcha. All right, you rule. Thank you. You are the man. Um, let me get you guys back into play. All right, so this may be a lot of trial and error. Have I ever done a Continental kit before? No. Have I put emblems on cars before? Yeah. But first time for everything. And I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm not even going to try to get silly. It's just tape. I can take it back off. Okay. And I don't know. Can you guys see it? Can you see it good? I want you to see it good. Let me try to angle you guys over so you can see it good. Okay. Can you see what I'm doing good? I'm thinking you can. Yeah. All right. Yeah. You can see what I'm doing. All right. So my would be basically here. And then here. Again, I'm eyeballing this. So where I'm putting the tape is a sheer guess. All right. Now I'm going to sit it down where I set those points up. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect until I drill the holes. So I can take the tape on and off. That's not a big deal. But what you want is for it to be straight. Because once it's not straight, you got some major trickery going on to make this look good. So to give you guys a glimpse, that's how it would look. Now, how do I know? It's because I got 1, 2, 3, 4 letters here, 1, 2, 3, 4 letters there. So I know my V is going to be centered over my R. Bam. All right. Now I have to get a leveler. Have no idea where my levelers are. So guess what I'm going to need? I'm going to need you guys to help me find the leveler. Let me see. Yeah, I can still see it. Okay, cool. All right. Now we have to find a leveler. And now we're back to the challenge of having so much stuff in here. And see, I'm not a carpenter. So a leveler is a very carpenter-ish tool. But I have them. Now, I believe my best chance at finding a leveler would be in here. Finding one the fastest, rather. Oh, dear. This was one of my first tool sets. I think my wife and kids bought this for me. I may have had this before we got married. Half of the stuff in it is lost, if I remember correctly. But this was my dad tool set before I was a mechanic. And no leveler yet. But do we give up? No, because there's one. Bad Dow. You see that pond weed? Thought I didn't have a leveler. You were ready to laugh at me. But I showed you after I almost scratched my top. Okay. Let me put this back over here. All right. Looks like your office. All right, so what are we gonna do? Let's see. Wait a minute, what the heck is in there? What is in there? All right. Let's get whatever this is out. Lord, don't let it be a bug. What is that? Some kind of sticker. All right. Oh, wow, this leveler is so old that there's no more juice on the sides. So I guess we'll be buying a new leveler, but the one that we really need is in the middle. Feel me? So looks like we're dipping to one side. No, 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 no. That's not good. That's not helping me. What I'm gonna do is try to stand it up, or I'm gonna have to buy a leveler. You guys hang out with me, see if we can figure this out. Okay. Eye test, they look perfect. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's saying I gotta come down. That's what it's saying. Really? Okay. This don't feel right. Sometimes the eye test. All right, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the tape around the leveler. But it's only doing right if it's sitting up. I might just eyeball it. it's saying this end needs to come down. Now, there's no reason for me to get crazy with this because virtually it doesn't have to be 100% level. But what I'm going to do, rather than drive myself crazy, I'm going to eyeball it and I'm going to measure from this line to that line. And if it's straight, 2 inches, 2 inches, this needs to come down. Two inches, 2 inches, 2 inches. All right. Sorry. No, the bubble's not too big. As long as you can, as long as it's centered, you're good. Oh, where's this go? This is the covering on this side. Covers this tire. So that puts the gold on the back of the car. So we got this one, this side, that side. So now how do we determine if we're good? Check it out. No. You're right the first time. Now I saw a black marker on the floor, and instead of picking it up like I should have, I walked past it. Now I need it. I should have picked it up. Ugh. Okay. This is where the Chevrolet is going to go. So I'm going to put it right up to the tape so I can actually mark on the tape where the dots go. All right. And then I'm going to mark where the R is. Right? I'm going to mark where the R is because that R is going to show where the point of the V should be sitting. Now again, a lot of this, virtually it does not have to be exact. But you want to take this amount of time because you do not want your emblems crooked. So now I made little dots. I can make more pronounced ones on the tape. Okay. Now what I'm going to do so I don't make this mistake is this is what you don't want. This is a mistake I don't want to make. This is a hole. This is a hole. This is a hole. This is a hole. That's a hole. That's a hole. Now what I don't want to do is mistake this for a hole. This just marked where the V needed to be so I could place the holes properly. I may want to move these over because this is, I'm not feeling this. Yeah, I had this over wrong. I'm going to slide these holes over. And I'm going to take this hole, I'm going to take this mark off because I don't want to drill a hole where it's not supposed to be one. Let me see. JMG. Okay, we got a genius in the comments. We'll just pay them the due respect of ignoring them. I'm not liking, I'm thinking, trying to see if these should actually line up. Okay. Well, we now know the process. If I feel comfortable, I can drill holes. Now, what we're going to do is put tape over this, but we're going to use tan tape that we can see through. Because anytime you're going to drill through something that's painted, you want to use tape so it doesn't scratch up everything. You know, trying to drill through it and mess up the paint. Even though we're going to scuff it down and probably re-clear it, we're going to, that's where we're going to move. So that being the case, Chevrolet here. V here. And this should be pretty hot. And again, that goes back here. It goes back here. Now, how long have we been on? Oh my God, almost an hour already. Well, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put some more time on this bracket. And then we're going to get out of here. Because I got to go to work. I got some other business stuff that's stressing me out. And you guys make me feel better. So I said, let me go ahead and do some work on the car. This will take my mind off of what I'm worried about. All right. And I get to hang out with my friends. All right. And remember, I always tell you guys about using white vinegar to treat rust. You're going to get to see it. Let's go get some vinegar. I usually keep a bottle already pre-mixed. Should be a short bottle with vinegar and water already mixed up. But if it's not a problem. Why? Because we have that. Vinegar and water. So now I don't understand why it can't just be straight vinegar, but I'm just going to follow instructions. Now watch, as I move away from here, I'm going to find the spray bottle that the vinegar and water is mixed in. But try this with vinegar before you go out and buy these expensive anti-rust deals. Brush it on. You generally spray it on, but it doesn't make a difference. Brush it on. And what it's going to do, it's going to start turning into a copper color. Not a rust, it's going to be a copper color. And then what we'll do is treat it all again. Now, at the end of the day, do we really need to go to this extent for a bracket? No. But how you practice is how you play. So on every part, we want to really go the extra mile. Because you get lazy on one part, you get lazy on all of it. And why not? Lucky to have a bracket this old. We're lucky to have a badge this old. Treat it with the respect it deserves. Now, please, when you guys do this, have on safety glasses, have on welding gloves. Remember, this is not OSHA, this is YouTube. Welding gloves. Oh, there's my bottle of mixed vinegar and water. Do I know the engines in a Mitsubishi Eclipse? No, no. My closest relation to the Mitsubishi is my first sports car I bought in 1994 was the Mitsubishi 3000 GTSL. And just so happened that was a pearl white, burgundy interior, burgundy and black interior. I bought that for myself for my first college graduation. My father was not in favor of. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna hit this with some, gonna hit this with the same deal. Still got some bends in this. Not that these bends really matter, but if we're fixing it, why not fix it all the way? There we go. So hopefully this is going to start working. I don't know if you can see. Try to get it in the light better. Where the we're starting to turn a copper color. I don't know if you can see it. We're gonna hold these down and leave these here. We're about at an hour. I'm gonna clean. I still don't know exactly how I'm gonna attack this monster, but we are gonna attack it. I think what's gonna ultimately happen is that I'm just gonna go forget it and spray it with black, and then I'm gonna be forced to make this work. So, that being the case, you want to look at this for a long time before you start drilling any holes, because once you drill a hole, that's it. You just married it. I'm gonna put this leveler in there, which is really garbage. I could probably throw it away, but I guess I should give you guys the car. You dodged a bullet, not getting the Eclipse. In fact, the reason why I got the Mitsubishi 3000 is because the girl I was dating got the Eclipse. Do they still make those? Um, let me know. Yeah, the shorts for this car are doing really good. No, they don't make them anymore. Ooh. And I see, I don't know if those cars are friendly or they lend themselves well to motor swaps. I really don't know. Are you aware if they do or not? If you can swap out motors and stuff like that. What was the last year they made the Eclipse? All right. Well, guys, I'm going to go and check to see if I got an email I've been hoping for or some funding I need. And my sister owns a 97, which was the last Eclipse, considered a Mopar. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it for today. Guys, make sure you hit that alarm bell. Hello. Who is this saying hello? Virgil. All right. What's up, Virgil? I got to run. I got to try to get some real estate stuff taken care of. You guys will know when I got the real estate stuff taken care of because we got they accept V6 swaps. Really? Okay. Um, when the real estate comes through, we'll be doing the buildings. We'll be back in Indiana. So I'll be, as soon as I get the funding, I'm on a flight. And we're going to be on that. I'm going to show you some cars in Indiana. I'm going to show you my next car, hopefully, while I'm in Indiana, if the snow isn't too high. And you can technically fit anything in anything. Yeah, but that's a small, oddly shaped car, is why I said that. But you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, and I'm going to get with you on the other side. Like the channel, make sure you subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. And again, what's going on, Virgil?